What's going on, guys? This is KNasty3090 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Baltimore Orioles franchise, episode 26. We're going into the offseason 2026-2027. Now, in the last episode, we won the World Series, but you guys were all saying we should move on from Kyle Freeland. Like, everyone was saying it. And trading for prospects, like a lot of you guys were saying. Now, he does have a player option. So, if he declines it, we'll just let him go. If he accepts it, maybe we will trade him. Let's go into the offseason. Let's figure things out. Retired players, no one on our team. I always want to see if any big name prospects retired due to an injury. But we'll just fly through that real quick. Willie Beasley, D potential. Okay, it's probably more ability than an injury. But yeah, nothing crazy. All right, any Hall of Famers? New Hall of Famers. We have no coaches, so exclusive free agents. We have Diaz and Castro. Castro, I'm not going to bring back. How much does he want a year? 3.5, no. And then Diaz, who did pitch outstanding, and some of you guys do want me to keep him. He is actually declining. He's 33. He wants 10 million. It's going to be a little bit more like 11. I'm just going to take the draft pick. We have guys who can replace him. So we're just going to let them both walk. All right, so Freeland has exercised his option. He's going to be making $26 million. So our budget's still pretty good. Now we do have some moves to make. So if we do move him, let's go to our, I want to look at starting pitching. We have Allard, Hall, Fontaine, Rodriguez, and then you guys are saying use Gallo. He's 24. You think he's ready. So, yeah, we could probably get a King's ransom for him, and it makes sense. He did have a really good regular season at 2.63 ERA, but, I mean, we get rid of him a year earlier than a year late. So at the end of the offseason, I think we will probably move him. That way all the teams have signed their prospects. So we'll probably do that. So take a look at arbitration. I don't think I've ever seen that, where we don't have anyone for arbitration. And I think it's because we've done a great job of just locking up our players. So let's go to tender contracts. Stuart Franklin, a reliever. He's 29. He's been in the show for 2 years. Year one was not good. Year two was really good. I'm just going to give him a 2-year deal. Just make it a 2-ish year deal. He's 29. Ricky Morant, all right. I want to give him a career. He's 20. How much does he want for 10 years? $7.1 million. All right, let's do that. Actually, let's do 10 years. And we are going to backload it. So it's cheaper now, so when he gets better and better, he should become more expensive. But 10-year deal, he'll be 30, and that buys up, That buys up 4 years of... he'll be a free agent 5 years, so that buys up 5 years of free agency. Booker Ryan, I don't know what to do with him. We're going to have to figure some stuff out. I'm just going to sign the rest of these guys. You don't need to see it. And then we'll continue on with the offseason. All right, so the offers were made, and we have players that we can lose to the Rule 5 draft. But let's take a look at the roster. So we already looked at starting pitching. Gallo's probably eligible for the Rule 5. He is not, but I'm just going to add him to the 40-man because I want him on the Major League team. And also what I want to do, because we have so many starters who are just I don't know, they're not going to be starters for us. But if I see any of them with a low stamina, I think anything in the 60s, I'm just going to change their, Sheridan, I'm just going to change his position from a starter to a reliever. So he's a 79 overall. And I think what happens, I know it used to happen in older ones, is it will just gradually bring down their stamina because it won't be important, but then their other attributes can change more rapidly. That used to be the case. I might do a little bit of a research video for that to see if that still happens. But let's just see if, like this, Hanafi, 63 stamina, I'm just going to make him a reliever. One, that kind of just, we know what he is. I'm not going to get confused by it. And B, like I said, if it does happen how it used to happen in old ones. Now, Gallo, since he's only 24, I will give, and he's an A potential, I'll give him a little bit more time. Reyna, 83 stamina, don't have to worry about that. Irvin Fields, that's high enough at least. Novoa, we're going to change him to a reliever. And if you're saying, well, they don't have a secondary position as a reliever, and I always change people based off their secondary positions, it's pretty obvious what we're doing. Starters you can't have a secondary position as a starter. So Lawrence Iverson is 81. Francisco has 67, but he's only 21. I'll wait. No, this is a 63, so I'll change him, and I think that's it. And this will just kind of clear out bunch of just starters we have. Now our bullpen looks a lot better. And Jackie Hernandez is going to be our closer next year. Chuck William, I'm going to add him to the 40 mix. He will be on the major league team next year for sure. Catchers, we got Banfield, who had a pretty solid year, 277, 18 home runs. Joey Fernandez is the potential future one. Our Cumberland was our backup. Cody Bellinger at first. I'm not sure what to do with Zapata. He's probably, bat-wise, he's ready. Do we put him at DH? We have Roser at second. Morantz is at third. Shortstop is Tatis. Outfield, we have Soto, Hernandez, Phillips, and Eloy. So we really don't have like a need, unless we want to move on from Hernandez. And then put like Phillips can't play center. We really don't have a true center fielder. So I mean, if we're gonna change, do we move Zapata in a deal? I don't know. Banfield's a good catcher and he's very cheap, but I don't know if there's like a bonus. Like, I know you guys were upset I traded what's his face, Joey Bart. How did we didn't? I should have checked to see how we did last year actually. Because you guys were all saying I made the wrong move. I mean, let's see. Last year, he had 236 with 16 home runs. Banfield had a better year. Yeah. All right. So I'm not going to do the 40-man yet. I'm going to wait a little bit and see what happens with Diaz. Reyes is a National. Diaz is a Rocky. Okay. So we got that draft pick. Now what to do? I'm just worried that like DL Hall and Rodriguez did not pitch well in the regular season, and then we trade. But I want the young kid to play in Gallo. And in the lineup, I mean, our lineup's really solid. Do we? I mean, Hernandez is needed because I mean maybe we get a center fielder, like a true center fielder like Hernandez who can hit a little bit more. Let's take a look out there. Let's just look pure center fielders. Hey, Bradley Zimmer. He's a good, no, I'm kidding, obviously. Malik Smith, last year of his deal, so no on that. Brett Phillips. Buxton. Not even like guys who are like up and coming that look like stars. Morales looks really good, but his durability is garbage. Kalenic didn't really have a good year. Cabello, actually, he looks pretty good. Last year he hit 290 with 20 home runs and stole 27 bases for the Tigers. Antonio Cabello. He's a free agent in a year, though. He's going to be super expensive. Where is he from? Venezuela. Okay, well, I gave him an Italian name. Manny Margot. Bear Pache. I guess we can take a look at, like, corner outfielders and see if they just, like Dahl could play center, for instance, because he has enough speed and fielding. Tyler O'Neill. Chris Beverly. Could play outfield, but I'm not sure how good he really is. Kyle Tucker. 280. Now, there's no way I think they would trade Acuna to us. I mean, I can't trade with them. I can't rationalize trading with the Mariners after they knocked us out twice. Benintendi could be a guy like, oh, he's going down already. Well, he's 32, so he's not like. All right, we looked at all left fielders, like right fielders, and we'll just go through this quickly and see. Now, I could do the search tool, but then I'm not really sure what I want to search for. Ooh, Dan Bergeron. I remember this guy in the draft. He hit 303 with 12 home runs. He can play good defense. Let's try to get Dan Bergeron. So I'm going to do this. So if you do a player search, you can then trade for a guy who hasn't signed his contract yet. So he is 23. He has 2 years of service time. So if we... Now, I don't think we can put Freeland in it yet because of money, but Zapata does a lot. And I like Zapata, but we have Cody Bellinger for 2 more years. And I think we can find, like, Lee Blum might be ready. His fielding's terrible in 2 years. I don't know. Or Santos is up there. But Zapata can probably hit, but we have Bellinger, who's fine. And let's put in Hernandez, because we would trade him. That almost gets the deal done. I'll include Quentin we don't have to include Quentin Holmes. Let's include... We have Jeff Gonzalez. Actually, he's not a bad option either. He's 25 and Bergeron's 23. And I just want to include someone who maybe is like on the 40-man who just... Jomar Reyes I will trade, but not for him. Hammer. There we go. And we get Dan Bergeron, who looks to be a star. I'm going to change his position to center because Soto probably doesn't want to play center. Phillips is too slow, and Elo is just probably, too slow and not good enough. But Bergeron can play center. 62 speed's probably good enough, but he's got 82 fielding, 71 arm, 72 accuracy, 76 reaction. Good durability. He looks really good. So we did that. I may not even trade... I'll wait on the Freeland. I'm going to try to lock up Bergeron to a long-term deal. What if we do like a 7-year deal that's $11 million a year? All right. Let's do it. We can afford it. And again, we're going to backload it just because he'll get less now, more in the future. And we're going to offer him arbitration so we don't lose him. And he's going to be one of our best players, I feel like, very, very, very soon. So, 40-man, we got to add some people to that. I'm not worried about, like, Dylan Tate, who's, like, pretty old. But, like, Carmen Aviles. Reyna is probably not eligible. Oh, he is. Okay. Oh, crap. We are going to be up on this for the 40-man. Santos might be eligible. He's 61 overall. It's not going to be taken. Guzman, he would be taken. Medrano, I don't think he would be. He's not. I might move Jomar. Well, how many at-bats did he have last year? 105. I'm just thinking because Morantz doesn't have the best durability at 65. So actually he's not the worst backup. Booker Ryan, he's eligible. We still got Aragon too. I might... Damn, we are in... Yeah, our 40-man. Please don't be eligible. Okay, Jeff Gonzalez is not. So who could we lose? Anyone I care too much about? Gene Wilcox I would like to keep. He's a catcher. Did not realize he'd be eligible. Alright, there we go. So let's continue in the offseason. Blue Jays are interested in trade Rob C for Travis Lakins. Probably not. Travis Lakins is currently a Red Sox prospect. Guzman is a Mariner. God damn it, Mariners. Garrett is a Padre. Kyle Wright is a Diamondback. Winker is a Padre. Osuna is a Ranger. Cole Stewart is a National. Isaiah Keener Falefa is a New York Met. Paulino is a National. Corbin Burns is a Blue Jay. Magardal is a Blue Jay. Paul Fry is a Brave. Casey Mize is a Phil. Thomas Nito is a Ranger. Cisco's a National. Nationals are making moves. We already did the 40-man. Nick Williams is a Rangers are making moves. John Reed Foley is a White Sox. Bundy's a Blue. It's like the same teams. Duplantier is a Rocky. These are some big names. I always get his name wrong. He plays for the Rays. Time with the Brew Crew. Nick Gordon is a Brave. Let's see. Healy is a Twin. Victor Robles is a Brave. Ian Happ is an Indian. There are some big names. Kemp is a Philly. Velasquez is a Yank. Man. Josh Bell's a Nationals. Gurriel is a Red Sox. There were some free agents. Alright, so I just want to check something real quick. Our budget is currently pretty good. And we're going to wait. So, I actually wanted to check. So, Bergeron signed his deal. He's making $7.8 this year, and by the end of the deal, he'll be making $15 million by the time he's like 30. And then where is Morant? He's making $4.4 this year. As you can see, that contract just keeps going. 2036 will be making $10.2 for the 20-year-old. I would like maybe get another reliever, because if we take a look at our relievers, Hernandez is a free agent at the end of the year. He might price himself out. Myrick, he's close to becoming a free agent in a year or two. Franklin, he's under team control for a little bit. And we have Chuck Williams, but we don't. I would like to get another big name reliever, and we can definitely get one. So let's do a little player search, and let's just do closers, and let's do not potential. Let's do overall min of 90 and see what's out there. Oh, Edwin Diaz could really help us out. I'm kidding. Enrique Aguilar. Wow. Okay, he's a 92 overall. He's pitched really well. He's probably going to be hard to get. Could we do... So Kyle Freeland... We could do the Kyle Freeland trade. We get Aguilar. I want something else. Rick Blank is a first baseman. Ooh, and he has some power. Now, we did trade Zabata, so he could be another guy. I would do that. Oh. Geraldo Rosario. 20-year-old. I think he has a crazy high potential if I remember when he got drafted. Now, let's see if I throw in Blank. Okay, they want a little bit more. I will include Urbina. He's 29. And then Carmona. Budgetary constraints. God damn it. So, okay, let's take Urbina out. What if I include Carmona? Nope. I'm not sure if I can do this and get all those pieces. I will take Blank out. And we get Rosario and a closer. So we get a closer who's only has 2 years of service time. He's a 92 overall. And we get a big-time prospect for Kyle Freeland. Who, he's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. They get him for 1 year, and maybe they can sign him. He's a bona fide ace. Now, what is Rosario's potential? I think it's like high 90s. Yeah. He's a project, but you know what? I like that trade. So that clears up some money. And I might... It's crazy. We have so much talent, and we have like manipulated the salaries so that we are actually pretty good money-wise. Let's see. Dylan Tate. What could we get for Dylan Tate? I would like just to get more like projects, like a guy who, like this closer, I do that, and a shortstop. I'll just do that. I got a trade I like. I'm going to do it. Now, Dylan Tate's a major league ready player now. We're going to get a couple projects in Barrios and Sato. Whatever. I don't want to trade all our depth, but I think we should trade some of it. 1, 40-man roster. 2, a little bit of money reasons. So let's see. Tommy Thompson. See if we can get some more. And then you never know. We're just buying lottery tickets. Paquette, 20-year-old, a potential left fielder. I'll do that. What is his potential? Where is he? Paquette. Here he is. 93. Not bad. It's a solid A. So again, we're giving up actual talent. These are guys who will pitch in the majors and who could pitch well in the majors. I'll trade Savalli because we do have Gallo will come up, and we have Eldridge, and then we have more guys coming up. So again, they have a lot of value. So we can get one more just lottery ticket. I'm looking for someone who's not even eligible for the Rule 5 draft. Like, I don't need to worry about that. And the only one I saw would be Clint Russell, I believe. So we'll do that. I'm going to buy him. Clint Russell. He's a B potential third baseman, though. 61 overall. He's 21 years old. Maybe it's a high B. I'll take a look at it. But it's, like I said, it's a lottery ticket. 89. That's not a bad one at all. I didn't even look at his attributes. Like, what is he good at? He's probably going to be a fielding first guy, but the durability is not awful. So I think that's something that we can definitely work with. I mean, look at all these third basemen we have. And we got Melendez, too. I mean, we are very deep at third base. Almost to the point where I want Booker Ryan to play in the majors next year. So I'm going to trade Jomar. Now, the only thing with Booker is he can't play third, but I think Tatis, no, he can't either. Carmona can. But I think we should trade Jomar. Again, clears up a spot in the 40-man. Saves us a little bit of money. And we can probably get another big... No, okay, no prospects. Now, maybe we'll wait to the very end. But we have 94 players in our organization. That's because we were trading 1-for-3s. Look at all these B and A's. We are so loaded in the farm system. It's ridiculous. We just won the championship. We're in a good spot. Let's continue to just cut bait with some C and lower potentials. Oh, Gary Bledsoe. I don't want to cut him. I think that's fine. Literally, like, our whole farm system is like B or higher. It's crazy. Did you guys see who got taken first? It doesn't show him. That's Fuzzy. The YouTuber Fuzzy. He just got taken in our Rule 5 draft. We saw Cougs in one of these too, so small world. Blake got traded. Oh, that's not Blake Tryon. That's Blake Trahan for Ryan O'Hearn. Didn't he just win the MVP? And Nate Pearson. Shane McClanahan. Oh, we should check to see if that guy signed his contract. It looks like he did. And I want to change his position too. So Bergeron signed. And we're going to make him a center fielder who can play left and right. There we go. And he is an 85 overall. So that did go down, but I mean, that's what he's going to be. We don't have much else to do this offseason. I guess we'll just keep Jomar for now. Parker Bridwell's a Stro. Aaron Noto got a 1-year deal. He's 35. Had a good year, though. He's going to the Dodgers. All right, let's go to the... let's look at contract extensions. Jackie Hernandez, I would like to keep him if the money is right. The money's not going to be right. $15 million a year, I'm not going to pay that for a closer. That's why we made those moves to get guys like Aguilar, who I am now going to try to give him a long-term deal. 4 years at 4.1, I think is... I'll do that. That takes him to he's a free agent. He'll be 28 at the time. We'll probably let him go at that point, but that's fine. You don't want to be locked into a contract that long? What if I give you a player option? There you go. Shut up. Other than that, I'm not going to lock any of these guys up. Hernandez, we're going to lose him after this year. But you know what? That's fine. We've set up and we're going to continue to get draft picks for this. So let's go to the regular season. Build our lineup. Joe Gray has to be that. Quint Holmes, that's fine. So pitching, Allard, Hall, Fontaine. We'll do that. And Pete Gallo. Sheridan is a long man. Chuck Williams is here. I'm going to do that. There we go. Triple A, it's pretty bare. And double A. I want Francisco playing over Matthews, I think, is a C. Yeah. All right. And let's take a look at the lineup. You guys are saying Roster should lead off, and he's actually not leading off, so I'll let him lead off. He doesn't walk a ton. So we do Rossiter. I'm going to do Mike Phillips second. Soto, Bellinger, Eloy, Tatis, Bergeron over Seth Beer, Banfield, and then the dude who just got that massive contract, they put him in AAA. Are you for real? We're going to have to send down someone. I guess we'll send down Chuck Williams to start the year, and I wanted him in the majors, but we're kind of full right now, so we're going to send him down, unless he has to clear waivers. Nope, he doesn't, so that fixes that. And then we're going to have Morantz. I mean, Tatis is batting 6. Bergeron's batting 7. That's a stacked lineup. All right, Rossiter, and then, so I want Morantz in there. I want Phillips over Eloy. And Bergeron in. All right, Phillips. At least they got this one right. And then Morant's back in. And then lastly, boom, boom, boom. And Morant's. There we go. So, and then we'll worry about the minor league lineups in the next episode. So, let's take a look at where we are ranked and look at prospects. So, prospects, Pete Gallo's number 1, but he's in the majors now. Jeff Gonzalez is at 12. He's right on the door. Ojeda is at 13. He's only 22. Villavuerte is at 16. Chuck William, who we just sent down, is at 23. Robin Gore is at 29. Javier Guzman, who's a 26-year-old second baseman, he is at 33. Geraldo Rosario, we got in the Kyle Freeland trade, he is at 35. Brian Paquette, another guy we got in a trade, he's at 43. Dennis Sampson is at 45. And that's it. So we should be ranked number 1. We are. First in contact, first in power, first in pitching, 12th in speed, 23rd in defense. The division looks pretty weak for the most part. Now, I'm assuming Mariners are up there, so we really need to take advantage of this poor division. Hopefully we can win over 100 games. We should be really good. Let's make sure our scouts are the best. West, International, Central, East. So, yep, they're all the best we can have. We're going to have an extra draft pick. And we are stacked. And the best part is our core is like here. Bellinger's got 2 years left, so I'm not sure about that. Soto's locked up. Tatis is locked up. Allard's got 3 years left. Eloy's got 2, but he's already 30. He's actually older. Phillips has got a ton of years left, and every year he's getting cheaper. He's got 5 years left on his deal. Rossiter, he's getting more expensive, and he's got 6 years left. Bergeron, we just signed. Morant, we just signed. Now we are going to lose Jackie Hernandez. Myrick's got 3 years left. Fontaine's got that 4-year deal. Franklin's got 2. DL Hall and Grayson Rodriguez are making like combined $4 million a year for 2 of our starters. Banfield's got 3 years at 1.2. Aguilar, who's a 90 overall, just signed that contract. He's only making 1.1 this year. We have played our budget so well, and we still got $845,000 to spend per week, which is roughly 25-ish million we want to add. I love the fact we can front and backload contracts. We can manipulate how we want to do it to our advantage. We have a big payroll. Don't get me wrong. We're spending $164 million. We can probably go up to like 190, roughly. So, yeah. I don't know. This is fun. So next episode, we will do the regular season. See how we do. So if we, like I said, get those 100 wins, which we've done the last 3 years. See if we can get maybe 103 wins to get over that hump. I will see you guys in that episode. If you did enjoy this, please drop a like. Subscribe if you are new. I'll talk to you later, boys. Take it easy. Peace.